Daily Diet with Father Pascal.
Venerable Bishop Futunshin tells us that we will have three surprises in heaven. The first surprise is when we will surprise to see that many people we expect to be in heaven are not there. The second surprise is this, that we will be surprised to see that the people we never expected to be in heaven are well seated comfortably in heaven. And the third surprise is this, that we'll be surprised if whether we make it to heaven or not. Now the gospel of today is very unsettling. Jesus warns us that entry into this kingdom is not automatic, nor is it inherited by cultural or religious identity. Even for those who belong to Israel or those who are of the Jewish clan, or by extension the church, the real danger lies in presumption. We feel that we are already included in this salvation call. And that was why the man in the question asked, will those to be saved be few? However, it requires striving. Jesus used the word to strive. Same root word for agony or for wrestling. It is an image of spiritual struggle, discipline, and endurance. Those who rely on privilege or status or outward appearances may find themselves excluded from salvation. So salvation is God's free gift. Yes, it is, but it is not cheap grace. We must cooperate with grace through repentance, prayer, virtue, and fidelity. So being baptized is not enough. Owning a church is not enough. Carrying the Bible is not enough. Or carrying the rosary is never enough. It's not enough to be near the church. One must live the gospel. One must embody Christ. It is not enough to have had the Lord's teaching or sat at table with Him if one's life remains unchanged. And that is why St. Paul echoes to us in Philippians chapter 2 verse 12. He said that, work out your salvation with fear and trembling. So it is not proximity to Christ's table, but it is the imitation of His life that gains the kingdom. So now God saves us not by privilege, but by fidelity. Familiarity with Christ does not equal fidelity to Christ. The door is narrow not because God is harsh, but because love of the world makes us too swollen to pass through that door. And it is not that God wishes to exclude His children. It is that many of us are unwilling to be stripped of attachments